Let's talk about wildlife photography. Hey guys, I hope you're all doing well. At the end of my last video about the Sony 400GM, I made a very brief mention about a space that I had set up to chat about wildlife photography. It was a really quick mention, probably too quick. I thought I would make this video to let you know a little more about it and why I set it up. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm finding that I'm really missing the real-time interaction that I have with other wildlife photographers. It's pretty hard to get out in the field right now, and even if you can, and if you bump into some other wildlife photographers, it's pretty hard to talk because we have to be socially distant, we have to wear masks, and usually we're trying to be quiet around animals, or at least when we're hoping that animals will turn up. So it makes it tough. Now, these YouTube videos are a way for me to share some things with you guys, and sometimes you'll comment, and I really appreciate those comments very much, and I can reply to those comments. But this space that I've set up is a way for us to have much higher bandwidth discussions. We can have discussions using voice, using text, using video. It's primarily a text-based platform, but you can use those other mediums as well. You can post images, we can have discussions in groups, we can have discussions one-on-one. I think it's got some real potential. If you subscribe to this channel, you probably know that I care a lot about quality over quantity. So this is a space where I don't really care about having thousands of people there. I'd much rather have fewer people and have it be a engaging and positive experience for everyone. The other thing is that if you've ever seen one of my videos about gear, I always talk about the importance of the experience of using gear. And I've been thinking about setting up a space like this for a long time, but I was trying to figure out what would be a good tool to use. And there are a lot of social media platforms, for example, that I could have used, but I find a lot of them don't really provide a very compelling experience, and sometimes they provide a very frustrating experience. So I've chosen to use a tool called Discord. You may have heard about it. You may even have heard some negative things about it. It's just like any other tool. It can be used in a good way or in a bad way. If you've used Slack for business, Discord is very much like Slack, but I find it to be much more fun to use and easier to use, and it's entirely free. So when you go to the space, you'll find that it's set up with things called channels, and a channel is sort of like a room where you can go and hang out and talk about a particular topic. So for example, if you want to talk about editing images, I've created a channel for that already. If you want to talk about camera technique, I've created a channel for that, and I can easily create other channels. This space will be what we make of it, and the way it evolves will depend on what kind of discussions we have there, and if we need to create other channels, that's very easy to do. Now, the thing about a tool like this that's great is that if we want to, we can have real-time discussions. So if people happen to be online at the same time, they can have real-time discussions. And I've used this tool, Discord, very positively to have discussions with people about other topics. So when you go there, if you post a message, if other people happen to be online, they might reply straight away. Well, or not. And there's no obligation to have real-time discussions. The thing is that I'm certainly not out in the field as much as I would usually be, and I'm online a lot more than I'd usually be. So if you post a message in there, chances are I'll probably respond pretty quickly. This is a place where you can go, and if you just want to talk about any aspect of wildlife photography, just hang out. It's a great way to do that. If you have a question, if you're trying to solve a problem, perhaps you're having an issue with camera settings, or perhaps you're editing an image and you want some feedback, or if you've seen one of my images and you have some questions about it, this is a great place for us to have those kinds of discussions and more. So to go there, all you do is just type this in your browser, click on .link/wildlife-photo-talk. I've put the link in the description of this video. And once you go there, you'll be prompted to create a Discord account if you don't already have one. It's a very easy, low friction transaction to create the account. It doesn't cost any money or anything. Once you have an account, you can go there and use your web browser to visit the site, or you can use one of the apps. They have some great apps that make the experience even better. So if you get a chance, please go there and check it out and explore around, post a message in there. If not now, at some point later. I look forward to chatting with you about wildlife photography. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.